Hi everyone, it's Rita. I'm opening the current variant virus in South Africa that a friend asked me to do, who's a medical medium. He's amazing. Um, Shawn Hanekom. He's in Johannesburg, but he can work online, and he connects into the body, and he's told energetically what's going on and gets guidance on chi programs to set into place to move the energy. You know, we're all energy. Um, and he gets information on what vitamins and even crystals to use. So I'm reading the last stanza, the last line, and opening up the records of the current variant in South Africa using the pathway prayer process that was channeled to Dr. Linda Howe, who's the first person to get her doctorate studies in Akashic Records from Emerson's Theological University. So that gives you a little credence, you know, with the power. And I feel a vibrational shift in my body when I open the records of things and people and things like that. So we're all vibration, and memory is actually a vibrational energy, and science kind of shows that. And so memory is not stored in here. There is a sense that we access that energy through here. So it's interesting, right? Anyway, I'm working on a documentary around energy. So there's a lot of stuff that comes into my field that I love paying attention to and exploring. I'm kind of geeky like that. So anyway, stuff that's fun for me. So let's we're going to open up this virus. I'm going to finish the prayer with the last stanza, which is, help me to know this current variant of the South African COVID virus in the light of the Akashic Records, to see the current South African COVID variant virus through the eyes of the Lords of the Records, and enable me to share the wisdom and compassion that the masters, teachers, and loved ones of the current South African COVID variant COVID virus have for it. The records are now open. So as I was reading that, I was feeling like a constriction in my throat and like a tightness in my chest. It's almost like it's hard to breathe. It's like a weird, shaky, sort of like depleting energy that I'm feeling. It's like the life force is getting like just pulled out of me. And it almost makes me want to cry because I have this like tightness here, which I guess is sort of the heart area. So it's saying it doesn't want to hurt anyone. That's not its intent. It's just in existence. You can feel like this. It's almost like it's hard to swallow. Like this is like tightness here. It's like a deep I can feel like a sadness that's a part of it. So it's almost like I'm sort of hearing like it's an ancestral sort of energy that's restrictive. And then it goes back to like the indigenous people there and the way, even before there was a division between people outside of different communities, like racial. I'm hearing that there was division within the tribes too, within the indigenous people. It's part of the energy of South Africa, because it's so like there's so much energy going on because of the minerals that are in the soil, because there's so many like it's just like all sorts of minerals that are in the soils there, and that energy is felt by everyone in South Africa. And it's different for the people that like really live there or were born there, because there's even like a deeper connection to all that. Because I'm hearing like people visit South Africa, and that's part of the reason a lot of people love it, is because that those minerals remind people of their essence, and they can see the hearts in people there, and they can make beautiful connections with the people in South Africa when they visit, unless they have a lot of their own healing work to do. And so sometimes it can start a spiral with that for them. So it's going to be, so I'm hearing it's really important for the people in South Africa to drink really good water. Because you've got a lot of energy moving through your system. And the water is, it's good to find really good water. Not with chlorine and just chemicals in the water. There is a sense that people are tired, and it's been like a lot of hectic energy there, and so some souls are just ready to go, and they have lived there and have known great pain and have felt great pain through just the environment of living there, the stress of it. So those souls, a lot of those souls are just ready. They're just ready to go. And they're going. But life never ceases. So I hope that, that helps some people with grief, because to know that, the energy never ceases, and we're energy, and we're life force energy, and we're basically kind of projecting in here, and we all chose to come here, and we specifically, chose different time periods if we've been here more than once, and this is a time of it's great pain, but it's also a clearing energy. So I'm asking, like, what should people do? Like, so it's really important to maintain a high vibration, happiness. And in the midst of all this, it can seem really challenging. So connecting with the earth, getting out, if you're near the beach, get out and, walk on the beach with bare feet, get in the ocean or the sea. I'm being told it's cold there right now, but that's okay too, because that'll bring down the inflammation in your body. And so that could be really helpful. Just be cautious if you're older and you're not used to those, changes in temperature, because it's a lot of energy then to get warm and to go, to adjust with that. So I ask, like, try to ask open-ended questions, like, what else do we need to know? Why are you here now? Wow. Okay, so I heard like kind of a variety of things. It's a accumulation of things, like, and it's almost like the leadership in South Africa needs to be woken up, like really kind of shaken to make some good decisions that are forward thinking, like, and not emulating, not emulating countries that that in some ways are repressing South Africa. Not holding them in equal status. That countries that are leadership that they may look up to, but those places are not the places to look for leadership. The leaders in South Africa have to go within and talk to their people and talk to their scientists. They're not beholden to other groups. And to meditate and to go into those places, because the answers will come. They just need to ask the questions and expect the answers to come. And it's really important that the citizens in South Africa not hold a lot of fear or anger around other people. It's really trying to see everyone as doing the best they can and to look for the good in each other, even if it's people that they normally would stereotype or be afraid of, because we're such powerful creators. If they can actually see people in their essence and see people's loving hearts, that will change a lot of that energy, because it's reflected back to them. And to not be afraid, do not have fear. And if you do have fear, you are afraid, just sort of respect whatever that fear is, and but don't try to push against it. They're sort of reminding me, I guess, of the law of attraction. You don't want to push against something or push away something because you're still stuck to it. You're still attracting it. And it's okay just to lay down and take a nap and, get back into a quiet space. The leaders in South Africa went in with good intentions and good hearts, and they can get back to that place. They can get back into that knowing of why they wanted to take on the leadership roles and stuff that they do have. So, and that's also for the staff that they have. The staff came in the same way for the most part. So, it's important for people to kind of acknowledge these things and to look for the good, because what we look for expands. Have compassion for each other. Have compassion for this virus. Don't try to be afraid of it or push it away. Be very conscious of your actions with your health and the things that you're doing, and try really not to do them from a fear-based place. Love one another, embrace your families more, be authentic, share your hearts with each other, breathe, connect in with the earth. I think I'm asking, why, because Shawn was like, why is it so hard and like it's killing people very quickly? And so they reminded me of what they said again, which was it's the cumulative effect of a variety of things. And it's designed to really open the eyes of the leadership in South Africa to understand that there's a lot of options that they can be pursuing with different, drugs and things. And ivermectin's one of them, but there's others, and there's combinations of things. And it's actually a great time if they can step in and do some things, even on more of a natural level, to share, wonderful food with people, to kind of pull together and help people have a better understanding of their health and things that they can bring into their space to give them more energy and aliveness. you know, from yoga to meditation to all these different things, healing and song, and dance. You know, the essence of dance in South Africa is, it's just like, it's beautiful. You know, to have these, you know, to have, they've been afraid to have people come together, and that separation is not allowing people to be innately who they are and express themselves and express their bodies and to move and to make energetic connections. And people that are afraid won't do that. And you really don't want people that are in a fearful place to try to do something that doesn't feel good to them. But if there are people that are not afraid, then it's okay. You know, like, they're going to bring the essence of that, that love and joy. All right. Blessings and love. If you have other questions about things like that, or if you want me to go back into these different variants, I can do that. Just leave me a message in the comments. That's what I'm pointing out below. And when I finish opening the records, I close them, but I'm not going to take your time to do that. I appreciate you taking the time to share these messages with people if they resonate with you. I appreciate sharing my channel, subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button if you like a video. And if you hit the little bell down there, you'll be notified of future videos. I have other things I can go into the records of, but if there's things that you want me to do that with, like I just did one with these rose quartz and clear quartz crystals that I'm going to have on initially on an Etsy site, that you can do things with, make pendants, and you could do all sorts of things with them. But there'll be at least 108 in these pouches. They're a dark navy suede, and I love them. Anyway, keep shining your inner light. Blessings and love to you. Hang in there. My heart goes out to the people of South Africa. You know, I spent almost a year there, and I have friends there that I love dearly, that are part of my soul family. And so I send you all a lot of love and blessings, and I know I'll see you in the next year or so. All right. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.